process. Okay. Yes. So we discussed about jumpstart approval process. We did two examples. One was opportunity, and the other one is the candidate whose age is greater than 25. Those records should get approved from Cynthia. Correct? Now, the next step is, the next activity is, the next concept is standard setup wizard, or we also call it as multi-step approval process. Okay. Now, within this multi-step approval process, or we call it as a standard setup wizard, there are two types of process, again, approval process: step-by-step, level approval process. Okay. Now, what is step-by-step approval process? Okay, let me give you one example. Step-by-step approval process. In one of my earlier organization where I was working, so I had what you call, based on my designation in the role in that organization, I am authorized to approve any training, any training, uh, uh, training budget. I mean, any training, if any projects wants to conduct a training, I am authorized to approve to 1.5 lakhs of budget for any training. So that is for the delivery teams for the projects. So because I, based on my designation, I can approve up to 1.5 lakhs training budget. And what we used to do, we used to raise the request in the Ariba. Ariba is one of our internal finance tool where you can go ahead and you can go ahead and raise a request, and from there you can approve. But we also used to conduct some of the trainings which is more than 5 lakhs. Okay, but I am not the approver. Okay, but I used to be the requester. My boss used to be the approver. Then sometimes we used to conduct some trainings more than up to 10 lakhs. Now at the time, I am not the approver. Definitely, I am only the requester. My boss is the initial approver, and my boss ka boss is the final approver. Guys, getting my point? Okay. And we also used to conduct some trainings more than 10 lakhs. Around, we used to go to 15 lakhs, 1.5 million. Okay. Up to 2 millions also. 2 millions also. 2 million. Now, even at that time, my boss ka boss is only the approver, is the initial approver. Is not the final approval. Okay. That is used to go to India lead. So that India lead used to approve the request. Now you can see how the approval steps are going one by one by one. So like this, step by step, I mean, first step, it is used to go to my approval, then my boss, then my boss ka boss, like that. So I can design such kind of approval process in step by step approval. Guys, understood? Understood?
Yes.
Right. Let us see one activity. Very interesting activity. You guys will love it. Now, Tuesday at any cost, we will have assessment. Okay. Anita, can you hear me now? Tuesday, we will have assessment. Hope no more extensions to this. Yeah. When a new position is created by a user called Mario, and if the pay grade is less than 300, the pay grade is less than 300, it goes to Phil for approval. If the pay grade is 300 and 400, it still goes to Phil for approval and Megan Smith for final approval. Understand the concept. The payment is greater than 300 and 400. It goes to Phil for initial approval and Megan Smith will be the final approval. But if the pay grade is less than 300, it will go to Phil Katz only for approval. Now, yeah, these are my entry criteria, and only the records position status equals to new should enter into approval process. Once the final approval happens, the status of the record should be changed to open and the substatus of the record should be changed to approved. If in case the approvers rejects your request, the actions, you need to update status field as closed and the substatus field as rejected. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions. Understood? If the pay grade is less than 300, it should go to Phil Katz for approval. If the pay grade is greater than 300 and 400, still it should go to Phil Katz for approval and final approval will be Megan Smith. Now you need to design this approval process with standard setup wizard because you will have multiple steps to be drafted here. Any questions?
So far, no questions.
Understood?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Go to approval process. Click on this. Select object first. Select the second one. Name the approval process. What is my entry criteria? What is my entry criteria? What is my entry criteria?
Status or status equals to.
Yes. So this is my first criteria, means only these records should enter into approval process. Only these records should enter into approval process. Position status equals to new. Right? Next. 6 steps are there. See? Third one. Specify the approver field and the record editability properties. Now, who is going to approve this request? Specify the approver field. So, who is raising the request? Who is raising the request?
Mario.
And who is Mario is reporting to whom? Mario is reporting to whom?
Phil.
Correct. So Mario's manager is who?
Phil.
Phil. Phil's manager is who? Megan.
Megan.
I'll go ahead and select my what? Who is the approver? Manager. And that too, hierarchical manager. The user's manager. Next. Now, yesterday I told you, once the record enters into approval process, the record will get locked. Correct? Yes or no? And only system administrator can edit. This is what I told you. So when it comes to standard setup approval process, okay, you have two options. You have two options. Now, sysadmin can edit the record and the approver also can edit the record. Right? So that option, you can give it here. Record editability properties. Administrators only can edit the records during the approval process, or administrator or the currently assigned approver can edit the records during the process. You can choose it. So I'll choose the first one. Next. Do you want to send out a notification template to the approver? You can select the template. You can go ahead and create a new template and you can assign that. But as of now, I'm skipping this particular step. Currently, I'm in the step 4. Or you want to have any other template to be used? Yes. No, but no issue. You can go ahead and use the template. You created one, no? Thumbnail. Or let's say not required. Click on next. Now, when you take approval in real time, guys, will you write a lamba chota story to the approval?
No.
Your role just need to take an approval. So what is that approval? You have to just brief him in 1 or 2 lines. That's it. And he will also reply to that email just saying either approve or reject. Even in the tools also, okay. So, I mean, you can just write 1 or 2 sentences to approve or reject. So, we need to create one form like this. He can see why he is approving that particular. What are the fields that he can check to approve it? So, do not what do you call it? Do not flood with lot of fields on the form. Okay, so just add the fields which are important and important for your approval. That's it. Like minimum pay, maximum pay. Grade. Department pay, minimum pay. Tell me any other fields important location. That's it. I think these are the enough fields. Don't dump everything here on the right side. That's enough. 4 or 5 fields are enough. Now, approval page fields display approval history information in addition to the field selected above. Yes, you can mark it, check. Security settings, very important. Allow the approver to access this approval page only from within the Salesforce application, or allow approvers to access the approval page from within the Salesforce applications or externally from wireless enabled mobile device. Right? Why Salesforce is so hit in the market is CRM application and it runs on the cloud. Initially, when this was launched, BlackBerry was very famous. BlackBerry phones, you know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that is I'm talking about in 2005, 2006 time. Right? At that time, where is Android? Android has not still come. Right? So, a lot of people used to use BlackBerry mobiles. So this was the option. If your approver, if your manager is traveling, is in transit, okay, he is in airport launch, and you require an very important and urgent approval from him. So you want him to open his laptop and do the approval, or he can directly access the application on the mobile and he can approve. Which one would you choose? So that you will not get further delayed. So you can select second one. Okay, that's fine, but I'm selecting the first one also. Click on next. Understood? Now we are in the final step, 6 and 6. Now who is the submitter? Who is going to submit this particular record? Obviously, it is the position owner. Position owner, okay, who is going to approve this particular record? Page layout settings, add the submit for approval button and approval history related list to all the position page layout. Yes, of course, I require this. Submission settings, allow submitters to recall the approval request. No, I don't want that. Okay, I'm checking. Clear? Clear, my dear friends? Understood?
Yes.
All 6 steps. Click on next. Click on save. Perfect. Now this page is very important. What would you like to do now? Do you want to go ahead and create the next step, approval step, or do you want to do it later, but you want to see what is that you have created as of now? There's 6 steps. So lengthy steps. But I want to go back and check what is that I have created. Understood? Understood?
Yeah.
Wow, this is what you did in process definition stage. You have given the process name, you have given the description, you have given the entry criteria, you have given the record editability, you have also given next approver delegate determined, okay, and you also given who is the initial submitter. My God, 6 steps. Now, if you want to edit any of these steps, you can edit it here. Yeah. Next. That's fine. Initial submission actions. Okay. Do you want to add any initial submission actions? Yesterday we have added for opportunity. Once the record enters into approval process, okay, the record status field should be changed to pending. Once the approver approves it, then it's used to change to approved, or if it is rejected, it's changed as rejected. Got it? Got it?
Got it.
Final approval actions, approval steps. You have not defined your approval steps yet, guys. What are your approval steps?
Very good.
Agree?
Yeah.
Correct? So these are my approval steps. Interesting, right? Very good, right? A new approval step. So I will write this as who is raising the request? And my dear friends, here
Yes.
try to keep adding description, guys. Helps you a lot. Next. What is the criteria? All records should enter into this step, or only specific criteria should enter into the steps? Here, if the pay grade is less than 300, it should go to field cards for approval. If the pay grade is 300 and 400, it should go to field cards approval. Then how do I opt for the second one? I'll go with all records should enter into the stage. Who is the approver? Who is the approver? Signed approver. Step 3 of 3. Okay. Let the submitter choose the approver manually. No, I don't want to choose that. Automatically assign this user fields selected earlier manager. Automatically assign to a queue. Automatically assign to the approver. Okay. Now here, what I'm going to select is, okay, automatically assign to the approvers, users, user, and when multiple approvers are selected, approve or reject used on the first response or require unanimous approval from all the selected approvers. Okay. I will select the first one. Okay. See. No, I will do this later. I want to see what I have created. Wow. Got it? If you want to edit this step, you can edit it. Let's go ahead and create another step. Now this is the second step. 2 steps are there. One step is it will directly go to Mario for any record. Guys, getting my point. It go to will catch any type of record. That is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Yes, here I'll give the criteria. Contains or you can also write like this equals to, but to select like this. Okay, instead of doing that, contains, that's it. 300 400, correct? Who is the approver now? Who is going to approve this request?
Me.
Megan. Okay. Now you can also check. If Megan is not there, the delegate, approver delegate can also approve it. You check this box. Okay. Reject behavior. What should happen if the approver rejects the behavior? Okay, if she rejects, perform all the rejection actions for the step and the final rejection actions, or perform only the rejection actions for this step and send the approval request back to the most recent approval. Go back to the first step. Okay. So I want this one. Perform all rejection actions for this step and all the final rejection actions. Save. Now again, this is very important page, guys. This will help you to take back to the approval page what you have created. Now see how beautifully your approval page is set up. Clear? Guys, clear?
Yes.
Right? Now, did I follow all these steps? Did I follow all these steps? Did I define the process definition? Yes. Process definition. Completed process definition section. Yeah. Next. Initial submission actions. I have not selected anything because here I don't want to give any initial actions because it has only 3 fields in the status field. Still, you can go ahead and add pending, but I don't want to give. Okay. So okay. Now, see here. Initial submission actions, I have not selected, but yes, I followed my approval steps. What is the approval steps? Step definition. Can you see? Did I given 2 steps process here? Yes or no? 2 steps
Yep.
process. And then next, actions. Now, in case if it gets approved, what should happen? So in case if it gets approved, I have already given you. Status field should be changed to open, from new to open, and substatus should be changed to approved. Substatus should be changed to approved. Yeah,
Okay.
right? Go ahead. Add new. Go to field edit. Okay. Save it. I have did it for status field, but I also need to change it to, I also need to update it to substatus field also, no? Both are dependent pick list, right? Yes or no? Field dependency is there, right? What is that? Approved. Substatus is, okay, we evaluate the workflow status is approved. Final rejection actions. In case if the approver rejects, what is that I've given? What is the rejections?
That is closed.
Hmm.
Subsets rejected.
Status closed, substatus
Rejected.
rejected. Final rejection. Next. What should I mention? Hmm? I don't have rejected. Can I say not approved?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. My process definition is done. My entry criteria, which is very important. Okay. And what else? I have also created the approval actions. Then I also created the, I have only added only one action, guys. What is that action name? What is the action name? Only field. If you want, you can add another action like sending an email alert to the requester. Who is our requester here? Mario is. Okay, or you can assign a task also. Any of these three things that you can do it. Okay. Done? Clear?
Yeah.
Now, let us test it. Now, if you want to test your approval process, okay, the approval process should be in activate stage. Got it? So activate it. Done. Now your approval process is in activate stage. Who is going to raise the request? Who is going to raise the request? Yes. Who is the requester?
Mario. The user, the Mario.
Let's go ahead and log in as Mario. Users. I think CJ is having the license. Yeah. Done? Yeah, correct. Now, yeah, see your case, 3 pages. Now I'm logging as Mario. Now you are in the Mario views positions. Status. My initial entry criteria. My initial entry criteria. What is that? Guys, only those records should enter into approval. Substatus is ensure that your all validation rules are followed properly. Okay, guys, you have to follow your required fields, mandatory fields, validation rules. You have to follow it religiously. Otherwise, your record will not get saved. See? Save. Now, once it is saved, okay, you can check the status is new. The department is sales. The pay grade is 200. 200 is 200. Okay. And you can see who is the record creator. Mario is. What Mario is going to do is going to submit this record for approval. Submit. Okay. Still the record status is new. Okay, because you submitted the record. Once he approves it, the status and the substatus will get changed. But as of now, it is still in the open stage and it is in the approval stage. See, currently the record is logged. See? And it is pending with whom? Pending with whom? Signed and pending with whom? Ask.
Philip. Phil, sir.
And what is the department? What is the pay grade department?
Sales.
Sales grade.
S200. Yeah.
S200. So as per our approval step, this record should be approved only by PhilCats because the record pay grade is less than 300. It should not go to further approvals. Let's go ahead and create one more record from Mario Rules. What is the pay grade here? What is the pay grade status? Yes,
400.
400.
Yes.
Yeah, ENG 400. So now, if he is submitting for approval, it will go to whom again? Still, it will go to PhilCats only.
Yeah.
Still, it should go to PhilCats. But PhilCats is the initial approval. But final approval is who? Final approval is who? Megan. Total how many? 2 records. One is sales executive. The other one is your automation tester. Now, log out. Now, log in as PhilCats. Now, a message or email will go to, a notification will go to PhilCats. Now, release the license. Got it? Go to users. Now I'm going to PhilCats. Sorry, use hiring manager profile. Now I'm logging. Guys, got it? Hey, where is your items to approve? We have added, right, yesterday? Let's do one thing. Let's close that and then we'll go for approval. Okay. Go to view all. Home page. Go to app builder. Okay. Items to approve. This is the component. This is a Lightning Web component. Guys, these are my components, Lightning components, standard components. And you can also create custom components. I created 140 components. You want to see that? Can you see? These are all our components. These are all are my components. See? Now, to each and every box that you are seeing, right, is a component. It's a development actually. Okay. See the code of lines. Can you see?
Mhm.
This is called Lightning Web Components. This is called as Lightning Web Components, like this. JavaScript. This is. Like this. There are a lot of programs that I have written. CSS, HTML, JavaScript. Now all these components I pushed it here. Can you see? How is it looking? Your home page is different. My home page is different. This is customized. Okay, this is customized. See? Takes time. It should load, no? It's a web. How many are there?
132.
132 custom components are there. But how many are there for you? It is 0. For me, it is how many? These are all other components. Lightning Web Components. I told you, no, initially when we are starting the session. So you have to start your career with first with admin, admin and app builder. Then once you are done, then you have to go with development. Okay. You have to go with development. Then out of then LWC. So I teach all 4 modules. Okay. Lightning Web Components. So you have to be very good programmer to do all these things. You see the code, right? Okay. Like this. Understood now? Okay, see. Each and everything is a lightning component. And these are all coded. I developed. These are all my lightning components. Lightning components. So go back here. So these are all our lightning standard components. So in that, one component name is items for approval. Save it and activate it. Okay, now, yeah, I think yesterday we did not do it. Activate it. Activation is very, very important. Save it. Activate it. Where do you want to activate this component? You can activate this component on org default. Or you can also activate this component on app default. You can also activate this particular component on app and profile. That means you want to activate this org default means this component will be enabled on the home page and it is visible for all the apps in your org defaultly. No, I don't want this component to be available on all the orgs, on the orgs and all the home pages. Then you can choose a specific app. On which app you want this app, on which app you want to add this particular component. You can choose your app. Or you can also choose app and profile. That means this components will be visible only on a particular profile and only particular app. Understood?
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
So first I'll go to arc. I'll assign it to my arc. Assign as an arc default. Roll up. System default. It's it. And it is activated on your arc. It's saved. First to save it, then activate it, then save it, and then go back. Okay, now you got this. Go to setup now. Now go to your users, log in as go to setup. Go to users. Now log in as Mr. What? Phil. Got it? Now you got it. How many are approved? How many records are there for approval? For approval? Can you see, guys? Yeah,
Yeah. Two.
right.
Mm.
Now save you all. Let us approve the first one. So you being the Phil Katz, open the sales executive. Now back here. Now whatever the fields that you have added on the approval page layout, only those fields are you are able to see it. Name, owner, minimum pay, maximum pay, pay grade, and location. That's it. Now he can take a call, and the pay grade is 200. Just say, and say approve. So he is approving this. That's it. See, notification. Approval request for position is approved. Right. Similarly, go to home page. Now, automation tester is there. Click on this. The pay grade is 400. Assume that this is also approved by whom? Phil Katz. Approved. Now, if you go back to the home page, there are no items to approve for you. Okay, and this is also approved, automation tester. Now, if you want to see the status, go to positions. What is the approver? Sales executive. Okay, sales executive, it is still in the open stage. Okay, still, sorry, stage, it is approved. Earlier, the status was Status was new. Substatus changed to approved. Why?
Only
Why?
only one layer approval is done.
Only one layer, because what is a step approval? It is less than 300 means not even 300. Only pay grade, which is how much? 100 and 200. And your status got changed. See? And you just go to related. See? It's approved. Now, go to the same, just now we created another approver, another record, automation tester. See, status is not changed to open, not approved. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? The status is still in the new and substatus is not approved, and still why it is not approved? And what is the pay grade?
400.
400. What is our activity talking?
One more level approval is pending.
Correct. Very good. One more approval is one more approval is pending. Perfect. Go ahead and see the record. Go to related list. It will still show pending from Megan. See? Who is the submitter? Who is the submitter?
Maria. Yep. Maria.
Maria.
Submitted.
Who is the first approver?
So
Second approver?
it's still pending, Smith.
Like this. What is this? What is this?
Step by step approval.
Step by step approval process. Got it? Got it? Understood now?
Mhm.
Very nicely designed, right? Yeah? Now, shall we log in into Megan and approve or reject that particular request? Huh? Now, and I'll show you how does this page looks in Classic. We are seeing in Lightning. You are going into the related list and you are seeing this particular page. But how do you see this page in Classic? We worked on Classic, guys. I worked on Classic. Go to the positions. Record is locked. See? Because you can edit it, but still it is locked. See? Same page. Okay, this is in Classic. Yes, this is in Classic. And this is your, this one, what you called Lightning. Clear?
Yep.
Everybody? Now, close this page. Now log out. Log out from PhilCats. In the real scenario, in the real environment, that request will go to whom? To Megan. And a notification also will come to Megan. Okay. Now release the license from PhilCats. She belongs to the profile. Correct? She belongs to the profile. Okay. Yeah, it went into classic. You can go to Lightning. See? Items to approve. Now, tell me, do you want to approve or reject? That's her decision. That's her decision. And looks to be okay. The pay package is also very high. She will take a call whether she can approve it or reject. Approve. Got it? Now, come back to the positions bar, stage, open, approve. You got a notification. See? Now go to related list. Can you see? Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
There.
Mhm. Done? Yeah. Now log out. Now go back to your page. Refresh it. Sales executive. Open. Upload. Automation tester. Approved. Yes. Got it? This is called as your step-by-step approval process. Step-by-step approval process. Clear? Yes. Clear, sir.
Got it? Interesting?
Yeah.
Shall I give one more activity? I want you to do this activity. Yes. Whoever does it, I'll give dairy milk chocolate. And perfect. Clear. Now, when a new position is created by Mario Lewis, if the pay grade is less than 300, it should go to fill for approval. If the pay grade is 300 and 400, it should go to
Smith, Megan Smith.
Megan for final approval. What is the difference between these two? Identify the difference, the approval steps.
The second one, sir, it's saying the first one, it says to, if it's greater than 300 and 400, it goes for Phil, then
Very
it goes for Megan.
Correct. But here in the skip level, it is skipping one step.
Yep. That's
What is that
Megan.
step it is skipping?
It's not going to
Fill
Phil.
approval, they are skipping.
Fields approval is
Above
correct.
300.
Okay. So this is your homework. I want you to do. I've given you the hint. I'll tell you. Okay. Enter the step if the following criteria are met. The normal criteria is, what is my entry criteria? What is my entry criteria? What is my entry criteria?
Producer status. New.
Correct. That means all records should enter into the approval process whose status equals to new. Now, what is my first step?
The figure is less than 300. Goes to Phil for final approval.
That's it. This is where the logic comes here. Yeah. Okay. So I tell you, here only the logic comes. You will select this. You will select what? Then else, if the position status equals to 100 and 200, it should go to fill catch for approval. Else, understood now? Understood now? Okay. Else, go to next step. That means the next step is what? Next step is what? Got it? Right there. Okay. So 100, 200, we go to fill catch. X, else, go to next step. We did that. Rest all the process is same. Rest all the process is same. Yeah. Understood now? Yes, my dear friends. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Complete this. Huddle in your group, huddle among yourself. If you have any doubts, okay, correct each other and get it resolved. And Monday, I will, that's a Tuesday morning, I'll start with process builder and flows. Okay. And try to complete this. This is very important, very lengthy chapters.
Okay.
Okay. Complete.
Yes, sir.
Fine. I'm done. Any questions? 1 second. Surya is there, Anita is there, Manasa is not there today. Sirisha is there. Okay, good. Good that everybody responds in the chat. I like it. And you all completed. Very nice. So if you do like that, then only, I will also get interest to share some more. You just come and sit and listen, and if you don't do it, okay, what is that? I will also not get interest also, right? Okay. Okay, guys, fine then. Take care. Happy weekend, and let's connect on Tuesday morning.
Thank you, sir.
Like this, and Tuesday we'll have assessment. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Bye.